The Tudors. I want to talk about the Tudors real quick. You were the Duke Philip of Bavaria.
Yeah, Duke Philip of Bavaria, yeah.
Yeah, how was that? What was that?
That was great. That was kind of, I was only in like 10 minutes of the show or whatever. But that was through doing the Tudors. That's how I ended up getting an agent in LA. And that's how I, like literally 6 months to a year later, I was on set with Anthony Hopkins playing opposite him. It was kind of, it all came from doing that one episode of the Tudors.
That's real cool, you hear that? Because he was in the Tudors, that's how he got his agent in LA. He ended up in the right, and then he ended up as Captain Hook.
Yep.
So that's actually very inspirational. So moving on, you mentioned it already, we were talking about it backstage. I do want to talk about this before we get into the Captain Hook thing. You were in the right, and I loved your performance in that film.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you share with the audience and the fans what it was like to work with Anthony Hopkins?
I mean, Anthony Hopkins is a legend. He's arguably, in my opinion, one of the greatest actors of all time. If not the greatest, he's incredible. And he's a wonderful person. I was very lucky to get to spend quite a lot of time with him. And he really sort of opened my eyes to the craft of acting and how important it is.
Right. And because you told me he would actually show you his notes and kind of like...
Yeah, he took me into his trailer one day and he said, "Colin, do you want to see how I work?" And I said, yeah, please. Sir Anthony Hopkins, that would be great, thanks. And he showed me, he opened his script and he went through his whole thing, and then just as I was leaving, it was we were on a lunch break, so I had to go get ready for the next scene. And as I walked down the steps of his trailer, he was standing on top of the trailer there. He stood there, and I said, "Oh, thanks very much, Tony." And he said, "Laurence Olivier did that for me." Bang, and he closed the door.
Legendary.
So yeah, that was kind of, yeah, just incredible.
Wow. And also, that film is pretty intense. It is a horror movie.
Yeah.
And it's about exorcism and stuff like that. Are there any horror fans here? So, can you share with the audience, because we spoke about it earlier just now, how was that to prepare for a film like that? Because that's pretty intense, right?
Yeah, it was...
You killed it, by the way. I love you in that film.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I've probably got bright red. I went to see real exorcisms in Rome, in Italy, to prepare for it. So, which was kind of intense. And I saw, you know, for me it was important. It was my first movie, and it was really important that I tried to investigate as much as I could, and of course, you know, really prepare for it. So the character was a mortician as well before he joins the priesthood. So I actually went and I with morticians and sort of dressed a real dead body, which is all that kind of stuff, which is intense. I know it's a lot, it's intense, but I think that it helped feed into the character.
Yeah, man. And also, what I got from that personally, I mean, you have a history in theater, and actually the right's pretty much a play, almost, like you and Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that something you can say, like, your experience in theater helped you in a film like that, or is that...
Oh yeah, I think for definite. I think, you know, when you're doing a live theater show, you have the luxury of rehearsals and stuff like that, and that's really, really important to develop your character and figure out what the show is about, you know, what you're supposed to do. And I think, you know, having that in the background really, really helps with developing any character. Even for Captain Hook, it was sort of there to begin with, you know what I mean?
Great. So yeah, of course, you are Killian Jones.
I played Killian Jones, yeah.
You played him, yeah. You pretended to be Killian Jones.
I pretended to be Captain Hook.
Captain Hook. How many seasons did it run for?
It went for 7 seasons. I was in for 6.
6, right.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you can share with the audience that you haven't told anybody, like the craziest moment or the toughest scene, or?
Oh wow, there were a lot of scenes.
Or your favorite weird story?
There was one of the weird stories we were climbing the beanstalk. We had to climb a beanstalk in one episode, as you do, and so I had to do it one-handed because obviously I have a hook, you know, fake hook, and then Emma falls from the thing, the beanstalk, and I have to catch her with the hook. So the stunt woman was up above, and I had the hook that I had at the time was actually steel, and so we had it all choreographed that I'd go, and she fell, but she didn't fall as far, and I hit her on the head with the hook. Yeah.
The metal hook.
With the metal hook. Yeah, I felt so bad. She was fine. I was like, "Are you okay?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm a stunt person, you know." But I felt so bad.
But did that hook have like an actual pointy hook?
Yeah.
It could have been way more dangerous.
Oh yeah. I hit her with the back. I hit her with the back of the hook, not with the front.
That's a good thing. Yeah. So, can you share with us and with the audience, how do you get into character playing Killian Jones?
For me, it was about finding his voice, and the eyeliner helps. Which I put the eyeliner on today. Somebody gave me one and made me put it on. So I keep forgetting I have it on. But it's weird because the costume really helps. Like my costume was so specific, and my jacket was, I think it had 4 full cowhides in it. It weighed like 60 pounds. And so you can't help but sort of stand a certain way, you know, and that really helps. But for me, it's mostly the voice.
So you're saying actually that the costume and the way it fits and the way you stand, because of that, helps you find the voice of your character?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I had originally wanted to play Captain Hook as Irish, but Eddie and Adam wanted him to be English, so I had to figure out his voice. So and his voice is a lot deeper than mine. I know that sounds weird, but when I play Hook, he sounds like this, you know? Yeah. It's very, very different.
Hey! Yo, make some noise for Colin O'Donoghue, man!
Oh, stop. Sometimes, I did a show called The Right Stuff for Disney Plus, where I played a real-life astronaut called Gordon Cooper, and I only had a couple of days. I only found out like 2 or 3 days before we started shooting that I was going to be doing it. And he is a very specific. He's from Oklahoma, so we had a voice coach on that. Now, luckily, I could do a Southern American accent, so sometimes you have to do it. But like once it's in there, it's kind of locked in.
Yeah.
Like I could sound like this now, and that's the way Gordon Cooper sounded now, you know, and it's about as simple as that.
Hey, I like that. And so as far as Killian Jones, you had it all locked, and then you don't really need a voice coach or anything.
No, I had it in there.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is somebody wanted me to ask this question. It's kind of like similar to what I asked you before, but can you tell us the best anecdote relating to Once Upon a Time?
The best anecdote?
Yeah. So not you almost killing somebody with a hook, but...
Yeah, well, there's a funny one, and it's actually, you can see it on the blooper reel. I was shooting with Robert Carlyle one day. Not one day, it was nighttime. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was raining, and it was really cold in Vancouver. And he had to jump on me and grab me on the ground. And when he jumped on me, his knee went into a very sensitive area of mine. And it's on camera. Yeah.
It's on the blooper reel?
It's on the blooper reel. You see me go, oh.
Man, that is a great anecdote. Well, actually super weird and uncomfortable, but it's good. But hey, I was wondering as well, man. Once Upon a Time, it plays in 190 countries, right?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
So that's, I mean, I told you earlier, I mean, that's almost like me as a kid growing up, like us watching the A-Team and stuff like that, our generation, so to say. So did you ever expect Once Upon a Time to become that big? I mean, it's almost 200 countries. It's basically the whole world.
I didn't really know when I started Once Upon a Time how big. The show had already been on a season in America for the first season, and I didn't, because I live in Ireland, I didn't know it. But it had like, at that stage, I think the numbers that they were getting in America were like 35, 40 million people every week watching it in the first season. So then, it wasn't until I went to my first Comic-Con in San Diego, I realized, oh my God, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
When was that?
That was probably 2014, maybe?
San Diego.
In San Diego, yeah. And we did like a panel a bit like this, and people were queuing up all night to come in. And I was like, oh, okay. And the side of the stadium had, the Jolly Roger was on the side of the football stadium. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a big show.
Yeah, man.
This is my first con that wasn't specifically a Once Upon a Time convention. But we're very lucky, you know, we've got the best fans in the world to watch the show, and people love it. And you know what was really great about Once Upon a Time, I think, was it was a show about hope. That's it. It's not anything other than a show about true love and hope. And there's not many shows out there that are like that, you know.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. And it's also like almost magic realism or whatever. Like it's fantasy, but it's reality.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's definitely magical. That's the whole point. So.
But yeah, man. You've done some great films. You did some great shows. Do you prefer series or films? Is there anything you do?
I'm just glad for somebody to give me a job, you know.
Anybody got a job for Colin?
Anybody got a job for me? She does over there. She just put her hand up. Over there too. That's good. I've got 2 jobs.
2 jobs already.
No, for me, it's all about the character. It's about how I connect.
So you select reading into the character and.
Yeah, what I do is if I read a script and I'm picturing somebody else playing that role, then I know it's not for me, because I would just be doing a version of what I think somebody else would do. So the scripts that I really respond to, I start saying the lines out loud when I'm reading it. It's not an intentional thing, it's just something that happens.
So can you say that it kind of clicks and you just know you have to do it?
Yeah, pretty much.
So that happened with Killian Jones, probably.
Yeah, it was pretty much straight away. First of all, I didn't think I was going to get cast as Captain Hook, so because I had in my head I pictured Dustin Hoffman, you know what I mean. I didn't think that I thought I'd be too young, but anyway, they cast me. So
yeah, they obviously did. Also, I want to get into voice acting real quick.
Yep.
Because. As a musician, it strikes me as a very rhythmical craft. I voiced a couple of cartoons, but you did Donoghue on Troll Hunters?
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think makes that completely different from acting as a character?
It's a whole different thing, you know, because you're not actually acting opposite somebody. You have to go way over the top. They're like, the first time I went in, I was playing it like I was on screen, so I was being very subtle, or as subtle as I can be. And they're like, no, you have to go way bigger. And I was like, are you serious? They said, yeah, because we'll animate to the, you know what I mean? So
it's more over the top, so to say.
Yeah, and then they animate the character based on
what you perform.
Yeah, on what you perform. And then once they told me that, I was like, I was a complete ham. You know.
That's cool, actually. So they alter the animation to fit what you perform as well.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not just a sync thing where you.
No. It's not even animated when you go into most of the time when you go in to record the voice. So, but Donoghue was a lot of fun. You know, it was an incredible thing to get to be involved in something that Guillermo del Toro was involved with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had so much fun, and I knew coming in he was only in a small amount of Troll Hunters, but I knew that he was going to have his own. He was going to be the lead in Wizards, like way before. So.
Cool, man. Thanks. And another question, because you did films, you did series, but I think recently there has been more of a demand or love for, or demand for series with an arc to draw people into a storyline more. What do you do you think that's true, that people would get more attracted to watching a series than a film?
I think that you've got more time to expand the world in a TV show. You know, like you have I mean, on Once Upon a Time we did 22 episodes, and we did 2 seasons of 23 episodes, hour long, and that's a lot. That's a lot of writing, you know. But nowadays they tend to do like 10 episodes or 11, so you can really, really sort of expand the world, expand the characters more in a TV show.
Very true. Relating to that, do you have any aspirations as a writer or director for the future?
I think I'd like to direct at some point, yeah, but I need to find the right thing to do, you know.
Have there been any opportunities?
There have, yeah, but it's about finding the right, the right thing.
I would love to see a film that you direct, right?
Oh, thanks very much.
Crazy.
A new animated movie is coming out, I think in August, which was announced, called Look. And it's going to be on Apple TV.
Look,
L-U-C-K.
Oh, Luck.
Yeah. I played Jerry the Leprechaun.
Jerry the Leprechaun.
Yeah, Leprechaun.
Interesting.
So, and it's a lot of fun. It's good.
Look out for that. Look, Jerry the Leprechaun, Colin O'Donoghue.
By the Enemies.
Yeah.
Perfect Stranger.
Mine too. And then as well, what's your favorite short film you've ever done?
A short film called Call Girl.
Very good call. Mine's Euthanizer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Everything. She was great fun. We had a lot of fun. I actually knew Lana from before I even did Once Upon a Time. So we had a lot of fun. She's great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice.
Hi, if you could give your younger self any advice going into acting, what would you say?
I would say don't panic. Don't panic when you don't get a job. It's okay. Take a deep breath, you'll be fine.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Next question.
I was the girl that did a job for you.
Oh, good. What am I doing?
In a shop.
Okay.
Yes. My question was, what do you think is Kim John's best and worst trait?
His best and worst trait. I think his worst trait is that he killed a lot of people. I think that was bad, not very good. His best trait was that he redeemed himself and fell in love with Emma. Thanks. Batman.
Hi. When you were doing your first scene with Rumpelstiltskin, with all the green faces and stuff, how hard was it not to laugh?
It was very easy not to laugh because Robert Carlyle was very scary when he was in his great makeup. I remember specifically we did a scene where I had a sword fight and he was sitting on top of an archway and I walked in and it was Robert Carlyle in full Rumple makeup and it was a lot.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Who was my favourite actor to work with? All of them. You're trying to get me in trouble. There's a lot of people here.
It's a very weird question, but what do you think about frogs?
What do I think about frogs?
The movie or the reptiles, the animals?
Yeah, they're great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ribbon.
Hi, what's your most embarrassing moment on the set of Once Upon a Time?
Most embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
I think one actually I was really embarrassed. This is on a blooper as well, because there was a scene where I had to Emma walks out and I had to throw a dart at a dartboard and hit it, and it was scripted that he hits a bullseye without looking, because he's Captain Hook and he's a badass. And so we did the scene and I did it, and I actually hit the bullseye. Yeah, I hit the bullseye. And I went around and I looked and I went to the camera and I completely ruined the take. So I couldn't use it. So I was embarrassed about that, but I was secretly chuffed that I hit the bullseye without looking.
Did they edit that part in the final cut or not?
No, they didn't. They did a close-up of just the dart going into the bullseye, but it wasn't mine because I completely ruined the take.
Pretty cool. Next question.
Hi, who was the funniest on the set of Once Upon a Time?
Me. Josh Dallas always liked to try to make me laugh. We had a competition with Josh and Michael Raymond James and I to see who could make everybody laugh the most. And we had to stop because we were ruining takes left, right and centre. So, but yeah, Josh was very funny. He'd have a fart in the Neverland season. He had a fart machine, and he hid
Fart machine?
Yeah, fart machine. So he'd hide it in the bushes in the set, and so it would be in the middle of a take. You just hear in the middle of a take. So yeah.
Frogs and fart machines, bro.
That's my autobiography. Frogs and fart machines.
Hi, my question is, what are your dreams for in the future?
What am I doing for the future?
Your dreams for in the
My
future.
dreams, world peace. I hope people still keep watching Once Upon a Time. I hope I get more jobs, acting work. And I hope everybody's happy. I like to play the guitar. I've just started to learn the piano. I used to paint and draw a lot. I used to like that, but mostly it's playing the guitar. Yeah.
I really love your accent.
Oh, thank you very much.
Nice. Next up.
Hi, mate.
Hello.
After acting for so many years, what's the one thing that you will take with you for the rest of your life?
From Once Upon a Time.
Just in general.
Just in general. I mean, I was lucky because Once Upon a Time we were in Vancouver for 6 years, and you know, my kids were born in Canada, and I guess it's the memories. Just, you know, I became very close to everybody, the cast, the crew, so that was really, really, yeah, I guess the memories of how amazing and what an amazing experience the whole show was.
Thank you. Wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
Hi, what's your favorite, who are the top 3 favorite characters from Once Upon a Time?
Captain Hook, Killian Jones, and Rumpelstiltskin.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
If you were to create a whole new movie in which you were going to be the main star, what would it be about?
Whoa, that's putting me on the spot. I have to pitch. I'm pitching a movie now, am I?
You can try.
I don't know. It'd be a new James Bond movie.
It sounds good. I would watch it.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you could play in a movie you haven't played in, what would it be?
What would it be? I would like to be in a Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, okay.
I think that would be fun. A Batman movie.
Yeah, man. I think that's really a great thing, you as a new Batman.
You think so?
Did you see the Batman?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah. James Bond. The new James Bond movie.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Hi, so as a fan of the Once Upon a Time series, we're always thinking about the revival or if there's going to be another season. So if you were given an opportunity of writing maybe the first episode of next season, how would you like to write the show?
It would be a one-man show, all about Captain Hook,
And we would love that.
and it would be shot in the Caribbean.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The history of Hook.
I know. Yeah.
Next question, yes.
Hi. If you could, what will you change in Once Upon a Time?
If I could change anything,
Yes.
I would maybe let me have 2 hands in more scenes, so I didn't have to hold a hook every single day. But I don't think I'd change anything else. I think the show was perfect, I guess.
Thank you.
What is the weirdest Comic-Con, Q&A question you've got?
I think the one about frogs is definitely up there. The question about frogs. Yesterday, somebody asked me to sign their boob on stage, so that was pretty weird. But the frog one is a definite. It's weird. That's a weird question. Thank you.
Thank you.
no context at all. What do you think about frogs? Yes.
Hi. If you could play another character from Once Upon a Time, who would it be?
The Wicked Witch.
Thank you.
I'd like to like to fit into her dress, I think. Hi.
I actually have two questions.
Okay.
First of all, what is your favorite line in all this Once Upon a Time series?
If I jab you with my sword, you'll feel it.
And second, if you're allowed to, can I make a picture of you?
I think that's got to happen over there, though.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks. I like them all for different reasons. The second season was great because it was my first season on the show, and we got to sail around in the Jolly Roger quite a bit, so that was fun. So I'd say probably I'll say the second season, but they were all fun for different reasons.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. If
Hi.
you could have played any other role besides Captain Hook, which one would you have picked?
Oh, I just answered. I said the Wicked Witch.
Okay.
I tell you what, for you it'll be the Evil Queen. How about that?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi. What was your favorite fairy tale as a kid and why?
My favorite fairy tale, I think, was Hansel and Gretel. I'm not entirely sure why, because it's pretty scary. It's about a witch who eats children. It's not really that much fun, but it was Hansel and Gretel. I would like to have a lie-in, I think, past 7 o'clock in the morning. And then, I don't know, watch some TV, watch a movie, eat pizza. Yeah, I think that would be the best day. Watch a movie and have pizza. Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What was your most challenging scene to film in Once Upon a Time?
I think the scene where there's a scene where Emma kills Darkhook with Excalibur, and that was really challenging because it was a very emotional scene to do with Jennifer, and it was middle of the night, it was cold, and that was a big challenge. Sometimes other things like the weather can be really challenging when it's raining down and you're just wearing a black sort of shirt that's open down to there. So, but that one where she killed Hook was tough.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Oh, thanks very much. So are you. Nice.
Hello, I have actually two questions.
Okay.
Was it hard to film the musical episode?
No, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was hard because I broke my foot early on in the scene where I had my musical number, and it was literally at the start of the day I broke my foot, but I didn't tell them, so I had to keep dancing on it for 7 hours. Wow. Yeah. Hey, man.
And can you sing it now for us?
You want to do it, or? My dear prince and princess, your offer is meaningless. Don't give a damn about your rank. That's it.
Thank you, you're amazing.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, you are my favorite actor in the world.
Oh, thank you.
And here's my question: who's your favorite actor in the world?
One of my favorite actors, I was very lucky. Two of them is Anthony Hopkins. Was always one of my and another one was Robert Carlyle. I loved Bobby in Trainspotting, and basically I went to see every movie that he was in before I did Once Upon a Time with him. So they were definitely two of my favorite actors. Daniel Day-Lewis is amazing. Everybody's great.
Thank you.
Nice one, Trainspotting.
Yeah. I learned how to hold a Starbucks cup with my hook. I learned that I was very capable with just one hand. I learned how to sword fight, so I can do that. I learned how to shuffle a deck of cards one-handed. Because Eddie and Adam and the writers, they'd always write stuff into the script where it would be like Hook is carrying his sword and then also has a book and a dagger and this. They would always forget that I only had one hand. So I think the scene where I was talking about climbing the beanstalk, I think that they had that he was carrying something as well. And I was like, how am I supposed to climb this? You know what I mean? So.
Well, you did succeed to do it, so.
I did. I persevered.
You did great.
Thank you very much.
So you always had the hook when you were filming? Always? Or like
always, yeah. Yeah, it was very rare that I would have two hands. Yeah.
Next question.
I mean, it's in his name.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, how was... Wait, I'm sorry. What was it like playing the Dark One in Once Upon a Time?
It was great. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was delighted because I got to do a scene with Bobby, and he didn't know where Dark Hook goes in, and he said, I can't remember the line, but he said something to meet me at the dock at 9 the next day for the duel or whatever. But Bobby didn't realise that I was going to do the still skin thing, and so I went in and I said, "Get yourself together, Dilly," or whatever, and Bobby went like this.
Okay, thank you.
He was like, "Don't do that, Colin. Don't do that." It's like, okay, but it was in.
Nice, great answer.
Thank you.
Great question. Next question.
Hi,
Hello.
Sorry, I'm not used to speaking in the mic.
It's alright.
What's your favorite song to play on the guitar? And if I asked you one day at a convention, would you be okay if we played guitar together?
Yeah, we can play guitar together, we can rock out. My favorite song to play on the guitar is All Right Now by Free, which I don't know, a lot of people might not know. It's an old song from the 70s, I guess.
All right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you show us your favorite dance move?
You're really trying it today, bro. Want to do that or?
Do my favorite dance move?
Yes.
I'm not much of a dancer.
That's a great answer.
Here, I know what I'll do. To hell with it, I'll embarrass myself. Why not?
The Worm. Make some noise for Colin. That was epic, man.
That's it, thank you.
Nice. Not in any way embarrassing. I don't even know why I did it. Why did I do that?
It was fly. It was good. I mean, the questions like the frog question and now this. I mean.
Hi, Colin.
Hi.
Hi. I have two questions. What is your favorite Irish music?
My favorite Irish music?
Yes.
U2.
U2.
Yeah. Nice.
Next question is, will you ever bring your own music album?
Possibly. Yeah, it's something that I've been talking to somebody about, so yeah, we'll see.
Thank you.
You'll have to buy it if it comes out, okay?
I will buy it. Maybe everything.
Oh good, buy like 600,000 copies of it.
And you should do the worm in the video, bro.
I'll do the worm in the video.
Hi.
Hi.
I was here yesterday, and yesterday you promised us eyeliner. So my question is, where's the eyeliner?
It's on. I'm wearing it.
He's wearing it.
I can't see it from here. But it's absolutely fabulous, nice.
Is it good?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
You guys are working, Colin O'Donoghue, today. All right, next question.
Hi.
Hi.
Looking back at your career, is there a certain way you would like to see your future career develop?
Well, that's deep. Yeah, I'm one of those people who sort of believes things happen for a reason. You know, if something's for you, then it will work out. So yeah, I just hopefully I'll keep acting. So that's it. But yeah, I think things like that are in the it's out of the universe, and it'll come to you if it's for you.
Thank you. We look forward to your future career as well.
Thank you very much. Me too.
Hi, my question is actually if you can say hi to a friend of mine. She is at home. She had tickets for today, but unfortunately she couldn't come. And she asked me if you can say hi to her real quick.
Yeah? Is she on the phone?
She's on the phone. Or like I'm filming for her.
Oh, you're filming?
I'm filming it.
Hold on.
Her name is Shay. If you can say her name, that'd be great.
Hi, Shay.
Thank you so much.
We're putting you to work, man.
Huh?
We're putting you to work.
No, I'm getting my steps in today.
Next question, please.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh. Did you like how I think the 7th season ended?
Yes. Yeah. How did it end again? I can't remember. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like new forests and new characters and happy endings for some.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I think, you know, Eddie and Adam and the writers did such a great job. It was a lot of fun doing season 7 because I got to play a completely different version of a character that I played for 5 years, 6 years at that point. And so it was great it was really refreshing to get to do something different. And I had a baby girl that summer. And so it was really great for me to have that side of things with Alice, where there wasn't a traditional love story where the new Killian Jones fell in love with somebody else, but it was a love between a father and a daughter. I thought that was really, for me at the time, it was really special.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you think about turtles?
What do I think about turtles?
It's the frog girl again. I see.
I'm not so keen on turtles, to be honest. No, I do. I loved it. Hey, stop. It's my answer. Yeah, turtles are great.
Thank you for your time.
So we got like 2 questions left, I think, because we're running out of time here. I see people asking 3 or 4 questions now.
3 questions only.
Hi.
What is your favorite animal?
Well, turtles.
And could you maybe sign my phone?
Later on I will, yes. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your favorite song?
What's my favorite song? I mean, that's a tough one. There's a lot of songs. I like Born to Be Wild. I like that song.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, if you can play in any Marvel movie, what character would you like to play?
Oh. Marvel. Spider-Man.
So Batman for DC and Spider-Man for Marvel.
Yeah.
The picks.
Hi, there are a lot of ladies who really like you. What would you like to say to them?
Hi, ladies. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Hi again. Can we end this Q&A with a bloody hell and an I mate?
Bloody hell.
And an I mate.
I mate.
Thank you.
So we're going to wrap it up. 4 questions. Okay, final 4 questions.
Okay.
Hi, what's your favorite Once Upon a Time ship?
The Jolly Roger.
I mean, couple.
Oh, I know what you meant. Well, it has to be Captain Hook and Emma Swan, doesn't it?
What's your favorite fruit?
What's my favorite fruit? Bananas. I like a banana.
Hi. How did it feel like to be kind of disabled?
I got used to having the hook, which was good, and it's funny though because I really became reliant on having it because similar to the costume, it really informed. I constantly had to stand with my left hand in, because if I had it down, way down. So.
And would you ever want to play again like a disabled person?
I mean, I'd like to. It depends on the character, I guess, doesn't it? So.
Hi. What is your favorite nickname for Captain Hook?
Are there nicknames from?
Yeah, like Eyeliner.
Oh yeah.
Handless Wonder.
Handless Wonder.
One-handed Wonder.
One-handed Wonder is good. Captain Guyliner is good. I like that.
Last one.
Hi, what's your favorite cocktail?
Oh, that's good. I like a whiskey sour.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that was the final question. Now we gotta wrap it up. Make some noise for Colin. Everybody give us the right way. Come on, get in the shot. I want to get you all in the shot with Colin O'Donoghue. Make some noise for Colin O'Donoghue!
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good weekend.
You too. Laat je nog één keer horen voor Colin O'Donoghue, Captain Hook!